Alright, hello again everyone. This video is dealing with spirituality and altars. I'm making this video because there are a lot of individuals out there, in which I thought the same thing, to a degree, with becoming spiritual and becoming a spiritual individual. You come across a lot of information that, of course, to the average mind that has a base in any main religion, Christianity, Islam, a lot of things in spirituality, we will tend, and I'm talking about the ones who are making that transition, man, it's kind of hard to explain. It's a very long transition, because you have to let go of a lot of things that you were taught dealing with religion and certain, beliefs and, certain do's and don'ts. All right. Like I said, the reason why I'm making this video is because there are some individuals out there who are, I guess, just giving out misinformation. And to each his own. Me making this video doesn't mean that you have to do what I'm saying, or it doesn't mean that it's like I said, it's nothing that, from your own individual perspective, it's not something that you may feel like you need to do or have to do. But like I said, this came from my own research and watching, a few individuals that actually have a background or a base of learning, like, actually went to I'm trying to think of the name. I can't think of the name. But anyway, what I'm saying is, an individual who, was raised in spirituality, if you get what I'm saying. They were taught, and I don't mean, like I said, in a religious way. I mean in a lifestyle way. All right. And what you could say, religion is a lifestyle to some people. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about that. All right. I'm talking about spirituality and altars. All right. Now, a while ago, I was informed that, or I'll put it this way, information was given out to people, and it's still out there on the internet, that you don't need an altar when it comes to spirituality. They were claiming that the body itself is an altar. All right. Another thing I'd like to add. All right. There's nothing wrong with quoting the Bible, because there is truth in the Bible. But like I was saying earlier in this video, there are a lot of mistruths in the Bible. A lot of a lot of things that are wrong, when it comes to spirits and dealing with the dead and dealing with even demons and angels. A lot of it is incorrect to a degree. Now, I'm not saying to go out and be trying to play with demons and stuff. It's not what I'm saying, all right? I'm just saying that it was written to make you revere from certain things that are actually can help you. All right. Now I'm gonna go deeper into this. One, all right, the body is a temple. If you want to use the Bible, I don't even like going in the Bible. I don't like quoting from the Bible. I don't like using from the Bible, because the Bible, especially when you try to mix it in with spirituality, we already know that it contradicts itself. Alright, so why would I, if I know that the Bible contradicts itself, why would I try to quote from it to benefit what I'm trying to teach someone or show someone? You see what I'm saying? It kind of makes me look like I contradict myself if I say that I don't totally believe the Bible, and like I said, there is truth to the Bible and there's lies in the Bible. Alright, but like I said, that's why I don't deal with it at all on a sense of if I'm trying to convey information to someone. I don't like to use passages from the Bible, because at the same time, that individual can say, well, how do you know that's true if this verse is a lie? Alright, but anyway, let's continue. The body is a temple. Alright. Also, when I left these comments, they weren't addressed, so maybe I can get some type of response on my own video. But like I was saying, the body is a temple. Alright, and when the Bible when it says the verse that, I guess, not word for word, but the verse that was being quoted, I don't know the verse, but in so many words, the body is a temple, supposed to keep the temple clean, keep it holy. Alright? So basically, what that means is you're supposed to keep your body clean and stay healthy. Alright? You're supposed to take care of yourself. You're supposed to keep your body clean. And I can't say what that meant as far as them back then. Maybe it was drugs. Like, I'm pretty sure there were drugs. Like, drugs have been around for a very long time. So let's say if you want to, equate that with modern day, keep your temple, clean and holy and healthy and stuff. That's as simple as it gets. Keep your body clean. All right. If you're in a thought frame, or you're in a mindset of or if your religion, I'll put it this way, since I'm in the Bible, and I'm only saying this because this is, like I said, what was said to me. The Bible was used. All right. So if we're gonna use that, all right. So if you're a Muslim, all right, and if you're supposed to keep the body holy and healthy, that could be you not eating pork. If the pig is filthy, all right. So if you allow that into your body, this is for my Muslims and for the Christians who also don't believe in eating pork. That would mean once you consume that you have contaminated or defaced the temple. You have contaminated the temple. All right. And whatever you gotta do to handle that, that's what you would do. All right. Now, when also I have a question, all right, and I asked, like I said, I didn't get a response. If the body is an altar, all right, in what way are you giving offerings or living energy, or even some form of ancestor money to your ancestors? All right. You can pray. All right. But like I was saying, there are I guess you could say, rules and regulations when it comes to certain aspects of spirituality. And when it comes to giving to your ancestors, all right, you have to give, all right, or else they will begin to feed off of your energy. All right, all right. So let me say that again. When we get into spirituality and we start talking about the ancestors and calling on the ancestors, if we truly want them to do things for us, you have to provide for them. You have to feed them. You have to give them, like I said, ancestor money or some type of equation to that. All right. Otherwise, while you're calling on your ancestors, your own energy, your own quote unquote powers that you have, I'm not gonna say you're stunting them, but the ancestors are consuming that energy because they need energy to do what you're asking. All right. Now, a lot will backfire with that, and I shouldn't have to explain. That's pretty common sense. What happens when you're low on energy, when you're low on chi, you're low on ki. You know, you become very lethargic. You're tired. You feel drained. So whatever it is that the ancestors are, or whatever it is that you want from your ancestors, it may not come to pass only because you're not able to receive it. All right. Now, like I said, me saying this does not mean that you have to go out. Let me rephrase that. Me saying this is not me telling you to go out and find you an altar and make you get pictures of your ancestors or your dead relatives and make an altar for them and I'm not telling you to do that. But what I'm saying is, if you're so-called spiritual, into spirituality, then that would be something that you may want to look into, and maybe things will start, even if they are going well, things will start going better once you start repaying the ancestors. All right, so I'm no altar expert. I do have an altar. I do, to the best of my abilities, give my ancestors ancestor money. Does it always come back to me financially? No, because that's not what I always ask. A lot of things that I have asked for, I have attained them. And usually, for myself, I asked for guidance and where do I need to be? What do I need to be doing in my life? Let me guide me into where I need to be a successful black man in America. All right. Hold on. All right. Sorry about that. Anyway, that's what I was saying. So, um, with all of this being said, having an altar, like I was saying, if you're into spirituality and you've been doing the research, and even if you look at other cultures, Chinese, like I said, there's a lot actually. Hey, uh, it's a part of spirituality, I guess you could say. Um, when you give offerings, or when you give, or whatever you want to call it, feeding your ancestors, whatever, uh, they are taking on that energy, and they really are. And I guarantee you, for those of you who are into spirituality and feel like you don't need an altar, or feel like that it's spookyism, or it's too spooky, or that's opening the portal to the devil or the demons, all right, when you say stuff like that, all right, that's letting other individuals that are maybe a little bit further, not saying me, because I understand what people say. Anyway, a lot of individuals will say, okay, they got some more of that uh, Christian, or whatever, to let go of. All right, all right. Feeding your ancestors, or I don't like calling it that, but giving offerings to your ancestors, like I said, it is real, and you can see the results. I guarantee you, if you build an altar for your ancestors, don't even worry about the gods and all that right now. If you build one for your ancestors and give them anything from a red apple to an orange to a pear to a peach, anything, any kind of fruit. But okay, you can give them anything, but for this particular experiment, use fruit. Use a red apple. All right, put a red apple on your altar where you have your ancestors, pictures of your ancestors, your deceased relatives, and then put another altar out. Like go to the store, buy a bag of apples. Out of that same bag, grab an apple, put it on your altar. Grab another apple, put it just on the table, somewhere else, on a different table, away that's not on the altar. I guarantee you, the apple that's on the altar with your ancestors, it will begin to decay much faster than the altar that, uh, or I'm sorry, or than the apple that's on just a table on its own. All right. Now I'm gonna cut this out now before we get too far into it. Um, like I said, do some research on altars. And like I said, start truly interacting with your ancestors. All right. Until next time.